Hello, Horori. Horori. I saw you guys were already talking a little bit in the chat. Horori, hello, good evening, everybody. I hope you're okay. So welcome to be back. Welcome to be back. It's good to be back, everybody. Hi, hi. I hope you're reading. I'm reading right now. I'm reading right now. I'm always reading, you know?実はね. I'm back. Oh, you stream a lot. I do stream a lot. I do stream multiple times a day. So, as we were talking about in the Discord, because like we were doing a watch along in the Discord, and suddenly the talk swerves or segues into idols and the relationship idols have with their fans. And one thing that like surprised a lot of people was that idols fans generally don't like their idols to have a boyfriend. They generally don't like their idols to have a boyfriend. Yeah. The forbidden B word. Yeah, the B word. I'm sorry. Glad I'm not that kind of person. It's honestly understandable. It'd be a relief if you got one at some point. Yeah, at some point. But I've been operating on the idea that it was basically an understandable standpoint for most people. Maybe 30 years from now. Hey, Horatio. Hello. I'm surprised you're still awake. Even male on stream. Yeah, even male on stream. I assume every talent already has a partner. It's a good assumption to make because it protects you from having bad feelings, right? If getting a boyfriend makes you happy, I'll have to accept it. I understand. I'm just saying. It's a healthy way to think. But honestly, if I have a boyfriend, he will suffer. Why? Because I spend every waking moment on my life on a stream. Nah, I spend all my time with you guys. They will not enjoy dating me. What if he's in chat all the time too? Then that's kind of like being a cuck, honestly. I don't mind if you have a boyfriend. I don't have one, but thank you. Hello. Get a girlfriend. No. Have you considered it may depend on the person? It would depend on the person. It would depend on the person. Okay. I do mind when you have one. It's sad seeing you without one. Plus your BF in your community might yes, exactly. Okay, let me tell you one time that I actually got a partner, okay? Yeah. I got a partner once when I was a VTuber, nah. I got a partner once and he was very jealous. He was very jealous of my VTubing and my connection to my fans. He always freaked out and got depressed and constantly accused me of cheating with my fans, and to the point that he cheated himself. Yeah. So he made me choose between my work and him, and so I chose my work, and I'm like, yep, see ya, bye bye. You are not worth it. So that is the kind of person. That is the kind of person I am. It is delusions of YouTube. No, people who are scared, who are so scared of cheating, are usually cheaters. I would assume that. BPD people are usually so scared of people cheating on them that they cheat themselves. He seemed kind of like a tool. He was a tool. So, that's my experience on relationships as a VTuber. Yeah. That is my. Also, he had a cheating fetish, but he was the one that I'm actually jealous of you being a VTuber. Okay. I understand. He has a cheating fetish. He was like, "Oh, do you like NTR?" I was like, "I could give it a shot. What did you have in mind?" It was like, "I could do stuff with other people." And I was like, "Okay." So that was my experience with guys. So like, you know, I'm really not really. I'm Hori. Why would you agree to that? I don't know. I'm a very sad individual. Okay, I'm a very sad individual. I read Horori live. It's Horori live. Yes. Yeah, but I like. Yes, I understand. I understand. So Hori, why is it important, right? Why is it important that VTubers, you're a dude, why do you date guys? Because I'm not a dude. Horori ski. I feel like I need to be drunk for this room. You do not. I would rather you be what do you call it? Sated. Sober. Yeah. Lucid and sober. Somehow I feel the crave for attention talking to you even though there are 65 people here. What do you mean? See, there was I wish 9 minutes. It's okay, Adrian. It's okay. Good morning. You know, I understand. What do you mean? Is it true in Japan women like NTR? Lots of places women like NTR. No. You didn't miss too much that is you didn't miss too much that's important. Basically, we're just talking about how the relationship between an idol and a fan is a lot more. Well, it's not exactly. I wouldn't put it on a scale, but I would just say it's a different kind of relationship than anything like a friendship or a romantic relationship. It's a lot more complicated than it seems. Nah, let evil idol culture. Yes, we're talking about let evil idol culture. It's parallel. Yeah. I would call it parallel to. I would call it parallel to a friendship or a romantic relationship. Yeah, Prime Soul here was wondering, like, why do you care so much about us? Well, Foot showed a clip of Tokino Sora talking about her ego searching, and it's true. It's true. It feels just right to watch my favorite VTuber from afar. Yes. Hey, Matt. Too much factor to think and consider. it's very simple factors, right? It's a very simple factors. It's an equivalent exchange. It's a social contract. It's it's a take and receive. It's a take and receive, huh? It's a distance that makes it precious and special. Yes. It is a relationship. Yes. Parasocial relationship, maybe? Yes. Give and take and receive. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give and take. It's a give and take. It's a symbiotic relationship. One-sided ownership? I don't think so. I wouldn't say it's one-sided. I was surprised Tokino Sora was talking openly about how she stalked her fans, because like honestly I thought that was like something that you can't talk about, because um I was sort of scared of talking about it, because like I like you guys might find me creepy. You guys might find me like obsessive. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. It was like a turn off, right? It was a turn off. Let's say someone like me disappears from both streams and Discord. Yeah. Do you feel bad? Yeah. It's just a card you gotta play to slip out fine. Yeah. We do. Affectionate. Hello. In fact, add these facts to your spreadsheet. Specifically, so to those that weren't in the, to those, what's that app again? Note something? No, it's one comment. To those that weren't there in the watch along, I showed off my spreadsheet, and it's a thing. It's a thing, right? It's a thing. Horori GFE when? I don't know if I can do that. We'll see. Can I watch your stream while studying? Yes, you can. One note? No, I'm not watching one note. Hori shared the spreadsheet. I showed a little bit of the spreadsheet. Thank you very much, Albedo. Thank you very much for the super chat. No, there's really not much entries on it. I only use the automatic entries. Though, like Shio, I already know you well enough that I don't need to write things down. I can keep it in my head. Is a VOD still up? Will it be up? No, it was a Discord watch along. Which VOD? There was no VOD. I watched it in the Discord instead of YouTube. So the longer you stay here, the longer you stick around in my head. Yeah, the longer you stay here, the longer you stick in my head. And your works are worth. Thank you. I do my best. Yeah, I do my best. Earlier, Keitan was asking if I, for example, a Horori artist, suddenly changed my art to draw someone else. Well, 2022 me might have freaked out over that, but 2023 me will still freak out over that, but quietly this time. I was wondering if you wanted fans from your old persona to stick around. Hell, you know what? I've been really sad about that, because I've seen a lot of people leave due to the change, and I was kind of sad. That's just partially. It's partially why Some of us are still here. Yeah, I'm glad you're still here, guys. You are my 13 knights, you know? I don't know what you want to call yourself, but like you know how Sora had 13 knights? You guys are my 13 knights. I never thought this topic will be discussed. I didn't think this topic will be discussed either. 30 amigos? Okay, never mind. I don't want it anymore. I don't want to call you guys amigos. Thank you very much. Hello, Hamisaka Tsukimo. It's been a while. Hori amigos. I didn't even know you had past life. I've been reassuring for Key that I'm here to be sort of anchor without political fluff. Hori, are you nocturnal? Yes. Yeah, they've never been known, but I think it's cool that it's a mystery too. How you say? I was kind of 13 nights. Okay. So Tokino Sora did not have a lot of viewers when she started. Tokino Sora is the first Hololive VTuber. And when she started out, she only had 13 viewers on her debut. And they're basically the senpai. Senpai. So honestly, does it feel good to say this stuff? You were originally scared to say it, yes. I was wanting to. I was hoping that my original viewers, right? My old long time viewers. I don't know what you want to call yourself. I'll just call you Hori Neats. The Hori Neats, right? I was hoping the Hori Neats would act like senpai to the new generation, kind of like Tokino Sora, because like you would know, right? You would know if you were there from the start, like Shio and Adrian were. I was a huge fan of Tokino Sora, and I wanted to be like the Tokino Sora of indie VTubing or something like that. The shoe punch is too rowdy. Yeah, that's what I'm sad about. I've been sad about that. I know you're still passionate about your fans individually, but if you like grew to gargoyle levels of fame, surely you would not care for each fan by then. I mean, I went from 20 to 40 viewers, and then I went to like what 100, and I'm just fine. It's sure it takes a little bit more time to process everything, and I'm fine if we get like small jumps like 200, 300, and like I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Go take 13 like captains, right? I represent the lurkers. Yeah. I don't want to be the 13 Tito. 13 Tito. I would want that. I want that. The 30 Tito. If they don't spam, I'm not doing requests right now. 13 titos and titas. Yes, 13 Sentinels, Agent Frim. So I was under the impression that everybody knew everything, like everyone knew VTubing culture by now, and I was surprised I am the first introduction to VTubers for many people. Oh, either that or either the first introduction to VTubers or the first VTuber that they've taken seriously. I'm just surprised. Possibly the first non-corp. Yeah. Possibly the first non-corp. Yeah. It's my first serious following. You're definitely my first serious pick. No, Matt, you're definitely entrenched in VTubing culture right now. You're one of the first indies I watched and one I stuck around for. Thank you very much. Can you call that liking at that point? Yeah, that's true. Most clips and enjoyers like me were just treating the VTubers like anime characters. I understand. What mo? I used to watch clips only. Though like the funny bits, right? I only watched the funny bits, and it was like watching Family Guy funny moments compilation 13. Oh yeah, that means you're gonna make your hologram? Yes. Maybe the first one I actually watched consistently. Thank you. Clips here and there. Yeah. It's like a funny guy family Family Guy funny moments 13. Yes. That is most people's understanding of VTubers so far. Honestly, this is the first time I see VTubers being serious with their career. I thought they saw it as a hobby like many YouTubers. That's true. But, you know, a little different. You're the first VTuber I've seen eat raw sweet potato. Yes, that's me. It's me. So, I guess it's time, ne? It's time for my favorite. Let's go. Cause I was watching some Green Woman videos. Yeah, I was watching some Green Woman videos. And it's time to go back home. It's time to go home, baby. Upper left. Yeah, Green Woman. Yeah, Green Woman. I can't believe we're going to the basics, guys. We're going to the basics. All right. I'm going to Elmer P font, and we'll use 48 point. Chat, was that spinning thing? That's Gionella, one of my favorite singers. I say, guys. The very first word I showed, right? The very first word I showed was Oshi, right? That was the very first, one of the very first streams I did. I explained the word Oshi because, like, from my understanding back then, Oshi is, well, it was a very technical term. Oshi is actually a short form of the word Oshi Mem, right? Oshi Mem. What is Oshi Mem? Hey, hello. Oshi Mem is Oshi Mem. Oshi is push member. Right? Gets. Good night, Pum Pum. Basically, this is the good night, Pum Pum. Oyasumi, Pum Pum. No! Oyasumi, Pum Pum. No, Oyasumi, Pum Pum. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. We just had Oyasumi, Pum Pum. What is a green woman? Is my past life. Oh, yummy poop poop. Yeah. Oh, yummy poop poop. Yeah, the manga. Oh, yummy poop poop. So, what does this mean, right? What does this mean? An Oshi traditionally isn't just it's basically I find her the cutest, which is used in the show idol disqualification. But really, this means someone that you want to push into the spotlight, push further up, push higher, push further, push better in their lives. Yeah. That's the original meaning of it. It's the push member. You want to push her. You want to support. And then there's Oshi Hen. Do you know why it's important to push members? Narinig mo yun sa Filipino, push mo yan, right? Push mo yan. It's good to push your idols because unlike Korea, right? In Korea, right? You know how idols in Korea get onto the stage already perfect and well produced, good music, good dance skills, very pretty, and basically untouchable, right? It's different. It's completely different in Japan. In Japan, just like Rigo says, it's all about polishing, right? It's like polishing a diamond in the rough. You work together, then push Hori, then Hori gets momentum. Yeah, pretty much. 강은소 씨. Basically. You polish together. I'm gonna make you a start, kid. Hello. So I think a big part of JP idols compared to Korean idols is the connection, the closeness of the bond. And I just think there is a very big difference in the relationship. One might say the intimacy, or it's the parasocial relationship. The dreaded P word, the dreaded P word, right. What are these callbacks? It's dreaded P word, the dreaded parasocial relationship word. It's a season 1 throwback. Can someone explain what a parasocial relationship again? There are 3 meanings to parasocial relationships. 1 is a completely one-sided relationship. What's that? It's like radio announcers, TV anchors, movie characters. To simplify it, alam mo yun, nanonood ka ng Blue's Clues, then Steve from Blue's Clues says, I had a nice time today. I hope I see you tomorrow. And then you feel kind of good because like you feel like you have a connection with Steve from Blue's Clues. Yes, that is a parasocial relationship. You know how Steve from Blue's Clues said, I missed you, right? I missed you. And I missed you, and like I'm sorry that we couldn't hang out. You remember that? You remember that, right? Steve from Blue's Clues were like, how are you? How are you? I've been away. Yeah, Dora is parasocial. Yes. Get that fuzzy feeling. It's nice. That's parasocial relationship. How do parasocial relationships help people? As a kid, it helps you learn because it forms a connection with a character. As an adult, it keeps you from boredom and sort of gives you part of that social need. Alright, let me put it this way. Alam mo yung mga lolo mo na addicted sa mga politiko? Yeah, that's parasocial relationships. They're addicted to their idols. That's basically it. It's a way to keep them sane. It's a way to keep them socially camped. Like that. It's a substitute for interpersonal relationships. Yes, exactly. So, how do I say this? That's not parasocialism, that's fanaticism. It doesn't need to be one or the other. Is it hard as a streamer to avoid being parasocial? It's impossible. It is not possible to be parasocial and a streamer. Is that idolism? It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be all of them at once. A parasocial relationship, a PSR, is a medium. It's a form of a relationship in which idolatry and fanaticism can take place. A one-sided codependent relationship, not necessarily. That is the original definition of a parasocial relationship. It's impossible not to be. You need to be. You can't not be parasocial if you're a streamer. It's baked in. You know what? Let me just dun 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 dun. All right. All right. Let's talk about idol culture, okay? Let's talk about idol culture. This is a reaffirmation of my core beliefs and values, or at least it was at that point, right? I kept that. Of course I get that. It's important for an idol and a fan to learn about what binds the two together. Did you make this? Of course I made this. Do you see the Teremy channel over there? I made that. You have a PowerPoint? Of course I have a PowerPoint. It's important for an idol and a fan to learn about what binds the two together, which is why it's important for this talk to happen. Okay, before idols, right? Before idols, Japan was in a very bad state. It was devastated by the war, and where did people look towards? Where did people look towards when they wanted to see hope, right? You were quite badass back in the day. Thank you. Where did people look towards when they wanted to see hope? They looked at entertainment or the youth of young girls. The seishun basically. These are the first idols, the geisha, the theater performers, these are the geisha, this is I think the Takarazuka review, the theater performers, and this is the first idol, right? There was a movie, right? There was a movie in Japan, in France, that got popular in Japan about a youthful girl reaching her dreams, right? It was a movie from France that reached Japan about a girl reaching her dreams. It was called Cherche la Dole. I destroyed that. I destroyed that pronunciation. But you know what it means? It means basically a cute, youthful singing talent, and that's where the term idol came to mean. It's where young idols came to be. The first idol company was Johnny's, and this is actually my favorite idol group. Not SMAP, it's Arashi. Yeah, this is my favorite idol group, Arashi. And they're the fellas. They basically systematized. You should full screen. That's okay. They basically systematized the idol industry. They created a system where boys go through training and then get presented and then go through further training, and then they basically created an entire system to sell idols. They got a bunch of different groups all within the same company, and it was very new, very fresh, and it was the first idol group, not just a girl. A saner, yeah. They shut up the metagame. Yamaguchi Momoe, if I remember correctly, she was one of the first solo idols. Then Onyanko Club created the generations system. The generations and graduation system. So you see how it connects with VTubers, right? Because things from all the way from somewhere within the last century. The 1980s or something like that. You were a club, so it was called graduations, yeah? 19 something. Relation between VTuber and idol, right? And then AKB created this entire like the what do you call it? The ranking system. The switching in and out of centers, constant song and dance. Onyanko Club, right? Onyanko Club was selling you the experience of watching regular girls, right? Regular girls. And AKB took that even further. They basically took the mold of unpolished talent. Unpolished talent. VTubers are direct descendant from idol culture. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to get at. What AKB systematized was the parasocial connection, because back then in Onyanko Club, right, or Onyanko Club also did that, but AKB was the thing, right? In AKB, people were talking about it, became a social experience. People started talking about, oh, did you watch Blank Son's live, Sayaka Akimoto San's live on blah blah blah, or did you see her new photo card? Oh yeah, me too, bro. So it became a social experience. You know how gacha games, you see a new unit, you see their new design, or oh my gosh, this new stat, right? This new card for March 7th preservation is so good. Did you get her? Yeah, I got her. Do you see the connection here? Drip market? It's not drip market. It's more of the social aspect of it. So what makes an idol different? An idol's success is thanks to you. Your efforts to attend the live shows, to promote and to maintain the fan base are essential. What does this mean? How does this affect you, Horori? Your efforts to attend the streams, the live shows? Yeah. Do your efforts to promote? Yes. Your efforts to maintain the fan base by engaging with everyone else? That's us. And do you remember the topic we talked about 2 days ago? Can we share the video of that? No? Male loneliness, right? Male loneliness is a difficult thing to fix, right? Male loneliness is a difficult thing to fix, which is why all we have are stopgap solutions. In here, it's male idol culture oriented. When you don't have tools for it. So idols are a stopgap solution for those left behind on the fringes of society. Like us. Although it's a sacrifice. You know how Omori said loneliness is very profitable? It's also a sacrifice. I am sacrificing what is probably the next best years of my life on this job. And I enjoy it. I do like it. It's not that I'm saying, "Oh, I'm wasting it." No. It's a sacrifice, of course. But I'm happy with it. I like it, but it is a sacrifice. Good night, Prairie Lasha. Rain the BF and leave us alone. No, I'm taking this. Ain't every job a sacrifice? I think showbiz specifically destroys part of your brain. Showbiz destroys a very difficult part of your brain. It's a different kind of sacrifice. Yeah, it asks a lot of your soul. Is it a sacrifice if you enjoy it? Yes. I think anyone who will pretend it's not a sacrifice is lying to their audience. Anyone who would say, "Oh no, I'm so happy every day. There's no problem at all," is lying to your audience. It takes something out of you. You wind up in... Nobody is born an entertainer. Nobody is born an entertainer. There is no 9 to 5 when it comes to VTubing, guys. There is no 9 to 5. You're always 24/7 in VTubing mode. Or at least if you want to work hard. I went 4 years without much growth. I was like my growth chart was what do you call it? Flat? You said chat outside of stream, how would you? Yeah, stagnant. You don't know where to improve, and you're working 24/7, and like me. There's always something that you could be doing. There's always something you could do. There's always more that you can do. You're making a mistake here. You said it yourself though. You had to stop looking at them. I had to stop looking at the numbers, but I was still working hard, right? If you lay back, then you feel insignificant. You feel like a time waster. You feel like you're wasting your time. Is it really that bad? Let me just put one example out there. During my first year, I got a message, right? I got a message from someone on Twitter that told me, "Oh, hey, Horori, you should be careful about posting your pictures because people are trying to triangulate where you live." And yeah, that was during my first few months. So there is something that you sacrifice here. So I think just on the ima okimashita. Like even just now, right? Even just now, we're just talking about safety, like a very very basic safety. It's already worrisome. It's already worrisome. Think about the mental effects of that. Think about the mental effects of knowing people are trying to look for you or trying to dox you or something like that, right? People trying to figure out where you live, trying to figure out where you are. Imagine the constant threat of that. it's a sacrifice to your mental health. Showbiz destroys your mind in many ways, especially some sort of job that requires anonymity. So yes, I consider it a sacrifice. Onwards to VTubers. This is gonna be a funny slide. Oh, it's there you go. There you go. So first there were like virtual. First there were like virtual, or like digital. Yeah, digital idols, right? uh Idol Master, there weren't there weren't real people, they were characters. Project Sekai, Love Live, they're not real people, but they're still virtual idols, right? And then suddenly there were characters that could be played, right? The rant Sona, the furry rant Sona, then Annoying Orange, and now Kizuna Ai. And he said it himself. He wants to run an idol streamer group similar to AKB48. VTubers are idol adjacent, and we benefit from that. It's impossible to deny that VTubers are idol adjacent, and if you deny the idol culture that's inherently part of VTubing, that you most certainly do use and benefit from, then what are you doing? What are you doing in this hobby? And this is where we get to the Gachiko and the Love Band name. Gachikoi and love bands are, they tend to be sensationalized by media, especially the ones that are in English. Is very much sensationalized. It's like, wow, look at this one situation that was weird. This is what all idols are like. Minagishi-san, right? Minagishi-san, who shaved her head after dating. It was not a company decision. 私もガッチ恋です。嵐のガッチ恋です。What about VTubers that want anonymity but not the idol drama? Please refer to VTubers are idol adjacent but not, and we benefit from that. So Shira felt that need, right? Minagishi-san was the one that shaved her head, and many people thought it was excessive. The love band is a voluntary sacrifice to become closer with each other. Yes, it is a voluntary sacrifice to become closer with each other. And I don't like the sincere vulnerability to be mocked or insulted. Hey, this is idols are a story of growth and an emotional bond you develop together. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I do have to point out, yes, this can be destructive. Yes, this can be bad. Yes, this can be overbearing. Yes, this can be obsessive. But so are different forms of love. I don't want to see a VTuber versus in real life of horror. I'm not ever gonna do that. Yeah. I'm never gonna do that. I don't like that. 치과 아이들을たくさんいるからな. 치과 아이들 たくさんいるな. The VTuber versus in real life. It's the one. It's the not chica not guys. The trend where you take a picture of your VTuber model and then take a picture of yourself in real life. I don't like that. Not my thing. Not my thing. What would be Horori's pen light color? I don't know, pink or red. Yeah, I would never do it. I would never do it. It's not my thing. Idols enable passion. Idols enable dreams. Yeah. Sources in the description. Ah! Happy New Year! Where is it? I don't know. It's not here yet. Stay grounded, stay hopeful. It's a nice green. It's 2025 now. Yeah, it's 2025 now. This was in 2023, man. Happy 2024, Hori. Stay grounded, stay hopeful. I'm surprised I kept this, guys. I'm surprised I kept this. Prof. Horori, what are the foreseeable trends that will come in 2026 for the VTuber economy? Rice prices will come down, but sugar prices will come up. Comes full circle. Yep. Any more slideshows to show? There was one chart, right? It was the idol component wasn't welcomed in the end. It wasn't. Hori, you should do a watch. I did. Watch Dungeons. What? Sugar isn't sugar babies on the rise. Well, honestly, that will happen. Will the year 2026 be prosperous for virgins? That is my answer. Prof. Horori, teach us about Rothko. It's been a while since I've done a talk on art, but I don't think it's very interesting for most people. What was I so passionate about earlier in the voice call? There was something that I was oh yeah. Guys, people were surprised that it mattered to them when people disappeared. Of course it matters. Of course it matters, that like of course it matters to me when people disappear. I say I spend we thought we were just numbers. Horori ちゃんのディスコード毎日みんなとお話ししている。とっても楽しい。いいよ。いつもありがとう。いつもありがとう。君がくれたこと。I'm surprised you noticed I hadn't been around for a few days. Well, I mean, duh. I do have the tech, but like the only thing I really use it for is like, oh, this guy hasn't been here in a while. I'm gonna check how long it's been. Oh, it's been 7 days or something like that. Yeah, so yeah. There's so many of us. It's not even that much. It's nice that you care, of course. Please don't look how long I've had. Yeah, that's it. That's all I use it for. Except when I look at how much. You know what? Always good to see you in the care. Yeah. Right, Ash? It's been a month. Yeah, it's. I just check how long you've been away. You can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Do you have a ratio of lurkers to active viewers? I could probably turn that on somewhere. I could probably like fiddle with some settings. Oh yeah, I forgot who, but they were asking, is it really bad if you Oshi hand? Of course. Dude, Horori. Dude, Horori wa in the past was so against Oshihen. Some Oshihen must take his soul. It was Prime Soul. Or it was Call Shea Butter. It's okay. It was you. Oshihen is when you switch your Oshi. It's okay. It's not a term that gets used. But I remember when I was starting out, I gave three conditions in which Oshihen was valid. Yeah. It's one, a graduation. 2, a very long time of just not enjoying the content. 3, an issue. Love the visible loading wheel. What do you mean visible loading wheel? This? If I suddenly post a drawing that's not you, but a character from Netherlands, sure, go ahead. If you lost that love, I understand. If you, I definitely understand. If your love just disappeared, inactivity, I would count that as graduation. Yeah. The new VTuber is not accustomed to the intense competition in the VTuber market. To consumer attention is getting limited in resource. A pact like that. Do you know why a pact like that exists? Because us as VTubers. You remember Alphase? Yeah, I remember Alphase. If your new partner told you to stop watching a streamer for them, would you? No? Hori-chan, 嵐が楽しいだと、楽しいね。グループなくなっちゃうし、そうよね。泣くそう。泣いていますさ。うん。Are new VTubers backing on the fact that Oshi Hen exists? Isn't it, personally, 日本語勉強はどう？難しい。もう、教えのことを、話す。They went, I see. You know, VTubers, I would, I don't know if I can speak for anyone aside from me, but for me, I put a lot of my heart into you guys, and when I spend the time memorizing your details about your life, what you do for work, or what you studied in college, or this detail about your life, that detail about your life. So, そんなことが、そんなことが、消えるとき、寂しいな。I cry. It's not stalking. It's when you're interested in someone, you just naturally memorize. You learn. When you care about people, you learn and understand them. Do not test me. Do not test me. I'm not interested in stuff like that. What if there's too many people to memorize? That would come with its own challenges and upsides, and I'll learn. Hello. 私は、何仕事か覚えます。だから、蹴るのが好きじゃないよ。I don't like when people, disappear. If you ever play Pokemon, you know how easy it is to remember hundreds of them. Yeah. So, naturally, when you guys are busy, I'm like, ah, man, he's not here. Like, I sometimes I'm like, ah, shoot, dude. Like, they would have liked this moment in the game, you know? They would have thought this was funny, or they would have thought this was cool, or this is what they would have said if they saw this happening. You still have times like, yeah, I do. That's how I operate. Sometimes it's crippling. Do you think this constantly from man? 오후로戻る? 이래 이래 場所に迷い込んでしまったようだ。いやいやいやいやいやいやいや。大丈夫だよ、大丈夫だよ。いいところじゃん。いいところじゃん。いいところじゃん。なるがちゃん。大丈夫だよ。You ever talk about the NX level end test? I haven't signed up for it yet. It's okay, Karakami. You don't need to apologize. Thank you for the super chat, Karakami. Really, I try to detach myself. It's an attempt for me to not get affected too much when people disappear. I'm N4. I'm getting N4 next. I'm trying to not be so affected. Also, N4 is a Japanese language proficiency test level. Gotcha. 가치코에가 大丈夫よ. 大丈夫. So you will not miss us? It hurts. I have to protect myself too, you know. Do you understand the interplay between learning a lot about you guys and then trying not to get too attached? It's a very difficult situation. The balance is kind of impossible, yeah. Me, you can there's you know how you say, oh, there's a lot of other viewers here. You know what? There's a lot of other VTubers there. What good is what? That's why I think yandere VTuber is bad mix, because like what is a yandere VTuber? To the close button. Is it really that difficult? At the end of the day, we're just text on the screen for you. Have you ever heard my stories about how this is all I have? Didn't you like Russia? I did before. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. 루시아, 루시아ちゃん好きかなるかさん I live in a backwater town with really almost nothing in this place. I don't have any prospects for love or growth or leaving or going back home to the US or bringing my parents here or self-sufficiency or career. I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. This is all I got. That's all I got, dude. I got no friends. All I have are my mom and my grandma. See, I was supposed to be I was supposed to be a art design professional. And when the pandemic happened, that threw a wrench on every single part of my life. And I was stuck in the province for basically ever. Do you know what I had to do to survive? I had to do rental girlfriend work. I had to do rental girlfriend work. It was mind boggling. It was destroys your mind. Mm. Mm. And after that, my mental health came tumbling down. I lost all my friends basically, and you know how I was the only one working in my family during the pandemic. I was the only person in my family to work in the pandemic. VTubing sort of saved my family. When I almost got kicked out of the house for fighting with my grandpa, VTubing was the reason that I was able to sustain myself in Manila. And when it comes to my just words. When it comes to my self-worth, I don't really have much, but I guess, you know, having you guys here makes me feel like there is a there is there's something there. There's something to be proud of. This isn't quite the BGM for this. Oh, multo fingers down. Let's go. This slaps. Guys, I spent a lot of time. I know, いろいろな I ありがとう、なるがさん。長い、長いタイム、長いタイムがスペンドしました。一緒に。だから、蹴ることが、なくよ。Oh, shoot. There wasn't any BGM the entire time. Yeah. I thought it was more appropriate with no BGM. Rain sounds. This is good. This is good. So yeah. I keep thinking about the fact that if I didn't enter the femboy voice contest when I first tuned in, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, sometimes it's coincidences like those that change a person's life, you know? I sometimes think, man, um, when when you spend time with people for so long and get to know them for a very long time, months, weeks, years down the line, you're like, shoot, that that kind of hurts. It kind of hurts when you kind of hurts when you disappear, you know. Try to reach out to old friends, don't be scared. So, you know, I did reach out to my old friends. Um, I I talked to my old friends, and you know what? I got them to voice call with me. Do you know what? Do you know what my best friend said back then? He said, I was so scared because you talked to us again. I don't want you to ruin my life like you did before. And I spent an entire time I spent an entire time crying in the voice call because he was saying, uh, you know, Horori, our lives got a lot better because of you, because you left. I got a girlfriend. Someone got promoted. Someone blah blah blah, and basically, because you don't have, you weren't holding us back. We were able to go further in our lives. Back then, back then I was very needy, very needy. I would constantly get depressed and moody and sad, and like I was such a drag. How did you take his words? I just cried and said sorry for everything. I just said sorry for everything. I just kept saying sorry for everything, and then I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't fair, but like you know what he said? He was like, you know, maybe I can trust that you've changed, Horori, because you're not trying to make excuses. And then, how bad was the breakup with the friend group? Alright, you know how the friend group broke up? It was my debut as a VTuber, and it was my debut as a VTuber, and I said, did you guys, my first debut, did you guys watch my debut? And they said, why would we watch you? Do you think you're someone special? And I just left. I left the call. I unfriended them, and so I just sort of left. I left the server. Server. So those were the kind of friends that I had. I had to delete a lot of pictures. I had to delete a lot of messages, I guess. They didn't like me. They didn't like me. Why? Because I was hey, I'm fine. Because I was a drag, mental drag. I was like, how do you say, very exhausting to deal with. I wasn't a positive influence, I know. I was constantly depressed, I know. But you know what it is. I don't know, Rico. I think you're extrapolating a little too hard here. I was just depressed. Do you think you could ever forgive them? No. You didn't break my head. Do I hate them? No. Can I ever forgive them? No. Not as well, not as well. But there is no... Do you feel like you have evolved to be better now? Yeah. I have. I have good days, I have bad days. During 2021, I had I think around December. My best friend online told me, "Oh, I wish I had never met you," or something like that. And some other friend was like, "Nothing good ever came of dealing with you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So like, people started talking behind my back, and like, and they just sort of left together, and it's something that I'm very, very self-conscious about. What did you do? I was just a real drag. I was just a really depressing drag. I like back then I was just not a good... I was not a good friend. I was barely even a friend. I was not enjoyable to be with. I was what do you call it? An emotional parasite. I drag people down. And that sparked my eventual spiral into BPD. That's true. That's true. It's good that you grew. Thank you. You really did. Yes, I still do. You can't just get rid of BPD. It's a personality disorder. It's not a disease. It's not a sickness. It's a personality disorder. It's a condition. Hello, hello. Although I'm okay, guys. What's CPTSD? I don't know what CPTSD is, actually. Complex PTSD. Probably I get that. I've mostly improved everything, but it's far too late in my life now. It's far too late in my life for these things to happen. Are you handshaking? No, they're just tracking. No, it's just a tracking. It just shakes a lot. I'm doing alright. Yeah. Good morning. Thank you, Rico. I really do not want I can fix you stuff. That's definitely not what I need right now. Midnight Relapse. It's I'm alright. Alright. Honestly, I'm alright. I can sleep tonight and sleep very well. Probably. This is all just contextual, so you understand how important VTubing is for me. VTubing is what saved me from many difficult parts, many difficult moments, many difficult situations. That's basically how it was. That's basically how it was. Thanks, Greatson. Honestly, interacting with people cheering me up is I don't like that, actually. I don't like that. I don't want it. I don't want streams where I get sad and then like you guys need to cheer me up. Nah. Not again. I have to come into these things with the express purpose of talking or having a discussion and not needing something from you guys. Naga, sorry my English is not good, but I think each day is each day, one step then one step, we're all broken. 소연해. 소장. You don't like the streams like you were the one doing now? I don't need cheering up. I do not need cheering up right now. I'm good. Should you just like enjoy coming? Yeah. Some of us want to. That's sweet. You know what worries me the most right now? It's the divide. It's the divide between the old and the new. Because it's not very it's not very subtle. It's not very subtle. It's not very subtle. I've been trying to think of a solution, right? I've been trying to think of a solution. Like I can sort of tell that like a lot of the people that are old are not happy, I guess, or not naiilang in Tagalog, naiilang. It's new gen, right? Naiilang in I've been getting along with the older ones. That's good. That's good. Who snitched to her? I can tell. Of course I can tell. And honestly, I appreciate the senpai trying to put in the effort. Appreciate the senpais trying to put in the effort, and the new gens trying to put in the effort as well. I know it's a very different community now, right? I know it's a very different community now than what we had in the past. I don't know how to say it delicately, but like it was never possible to stay like that forever if I was to grow. The only way it would have stayed like that is if I would never have grown. Does that make sense? And yes, I understand. I understand there's a little bit of difficulty. Is this an issue about demographics, behaviors regarding demographics? I don't know. I'm not really well versed in this. To growth to change. I'm not. I'm just one girl. I'm just one girl. I have my hands full taking care of the channel, helping out doing the merchandise, managing a booth shop, managing socials, streaming, making shorts, editing videos, practicing singing, interpersonal relationships, contacting artists, now managing a Discord server. There's a lot to do, you know. No, I don't have assistants. I don't do all of them, but I do edit some videos, yeah. I'm tired. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah. I'm always here. I'm always micromanaging. Always making constant changes. I feel like things will fall apart without me, though. Things will constantly fall apart. This career, this channel, it's my baby. It's my baby, you know? It's my baby. I gotta take care of it like a child. I gotta see it grow. I gotta see you guys. I gotta take care of everybody. It's my baby. My baby. Okay, mommy. No, you are not my baby. Baby. 私のチャンネルはベイビーだよ。ベイビー。Not you, not you. リスナーはベイビーじゃないよ。チャンネルはベイビーだ。You guys are not the baby. The channel is the baby. No, I'm not gonna be a mommy. That's true. That's true, small. Babu, babu. Do you know it's hard to why it's hard to pick mods? It's hard to add mods. I've had a lot of bad experiences with mods. Just to put it in perspective, I had $500 stolen from me by a mod. He told me that he would create merch. He would help me make merch, and he stole $500. Yeah. That's what happened with the merch from 2023. That's what happened with it. It's stuff like that. Yeah, it was. Lots of scammers, yeah. Rico, you are not the perfect narc. Just snitch? Nah. I don't really. I don't really like causing trouble. So I will take that $500 hit to the face. Hello, Moonlight Lord. Yeah, Tomato Andrew. Yeah, he's a good mod. Question for someone who has watched Horori for longer. What am I to expect for future streams? As someone who's planning to commit to watching her. Honestly, I don't think anyone can answer that because things have changed a lot. Things have changed so much that even I don't know what's in the future. But mainly, lots of yapping. Well... Zatsudan is my bread and butter. Yapping is basically my main content, I guess. Zatsudan, Zatsudan, Zatsudan. Have you ever feared running out of things to yap? Yeah. Did it spark something again inside you when you were rebranded? Okay. So, I talked about this before, but what is a Zatsudan? Zatsudan is chitter chatter, basically. Yeah, I love Zatsudans. Before, I was stuck on a treadmill of, oh man, we gotta... Yeah, Zatsudan. We gotta make clippable moments, and I don't like that. I was like very desperate for growth, and I need to make clippable moments. I need to say this silly thing. Yeah, the clip baiting, I was too naive to notice before it was like that. Hype moments in our a clip farm and I didn't enjoy that too much. Making clippable moments feels kind of inorganic. It's always inorganic. It's never organic. The quirky VTuber meta, yeah. It's the unhinged, you know. The by proxy. It's like the unhinged. Like, oh, she says something so unhinged. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't enjoy doing that. My genuine opinions? I mean, I still did use my genuine opinions. It's just framing it in a certain way. Gotta play the funny convenience store VTuber meta game. Gonna say the funny word. Gonna one guy the funny chat. Yeah, that makes sense. Yuru. Yuru って何? No pressure, no pressure. Oh, happy Independence Day, guys. ASSN, I don't like. Yeah, now I feel like I'm more sincere. I feel like I'm able to be more sincere, guys. I'm able to talk more close to my heart. I think something like this. Something like this is a lot more enjoyable. It's funny, I think. It's funny. It's like geez, I could go to like the weird situation. Haha. Papa manga. And gain like, I don't know, 40 viewers. And like right now it's just rain background. And it's 120. we're just talking about no Usagi drop. Okay. Jitsu ane. With the papa. Dude, it was not Papakatsu. That wasn't the Papakatsu. Oh, the Papakatsu TV show? I need to watch that more. Yep. We're here for the sad yapping. No, it's not sad yapping. You can explain it. What do you guys mean Papa art? Papakatsu. Dame. Echi じゃないよ。Echi じゃないよ。おかえりパパ。Yeah. パパkatsu X パパkatsu。パパ。いや。パパ何？パパ。パパzatsu。パパzatsu。So you had to be there. It's very different now. It's very different now. I'm trying to be okay. It's we'll read it. We'll read it in the Discord if you want. Papa Zatsu. Horori wa ne. パパがいないからホロリはね、パパがいないから だから you're overthinking this, Horori. You're getting clipped anyway. I'm trying to explain it properly. Horori didn't grow up with a dad, so Horori didn't grow up with a dad, so what do you mean? Oh my! I haven't even said anything. 面白くないよ. Sure, I can be the yeah. リスナーはパパじゃないよ. Okay? パパじゃないよ. ダメ. わー、ダメよ. Yung parang dami na hindi naman talaga nagdadami. Wah, dami. Dami yo. Papa じゃないよ。おじさんでしょ。おじさんか。parangやめてよ。面白いってなんだそれ。ダメ。Tumigas ka mo ako. Play this on speaker. Is up. ダメよ。言わないでよ。ダメ。いや。ホリはちょっと実はね聞いてここ聞きたいか do you want to hear 聞きたいかdo you want to know ホルリはねパパ活フェチがあるから嘘じゃん嘘だけ聞いています嘘だけマジよSo yes大発表じゃねえよSpell the mean Papa Katsu Do we really have to You know it was you gotta read it just read Okairi Papa no manga just read it Okairi Papa Welcome home Papa yeah just read it Not the TV show. No. Just read it. Screw it, I'll read it right now. Tsukei-san, AI, no. Yeah. No, that was Rico. That was Koibumi-san to something else. That was something else. Koibumi-san is a 14-year-old actress. Ano manga 好きか。そうか。なるかさん。いいじゃん。Dude, Narga-san just said, yeah, I like this. Papa. Honto? Really? Papa to iwairatai. Really, Jojo? Yeah, Jojo! Yeah. I read that one. 13 Dino actress, yeah. Naga-san はエチオダメエチオはダメよGuys, bawal ang etya. Guys, that tone of voice doesn't work in English. That tone of voice doesn't work in English. Dweeb sibling. Sa Tagalog pwede. Uy, bawal etya. It feels. Hey. 大丈夫ですか大丈夫Bawal bastos! Wag kang bastos. I like manga to explore, not reality. Gome. 大丈夫です。私もおかえりパパが好きやん。パパ 5 chapters and I give up. I'm already reading Okairi Papa. Really. Hori is a safe space. Yeah. Hello, Pekuki. Read it to the end, guys. Read it to the end. Yo, ano basahin to, boss? Good night, hi, Dinosaur. Horori curriculum. Yeah, Killer in Love, Okairi Papa. Yeah. Papa Katsu ga ne しましたよ昔のとこ大学の時しましたよBye-bye, Prime Soul. Rory, do you like superhero? Yeah, Super Papa. Yeah, that's great. I'm going hate that understand piece. What's Usagi Drop? It's a sequel to Boku. Yeah, it's an anime called Boku. You should search it. You should search it. I think I get what you mean. 知らなかった？ケイタン知らなかった？パパ活のこと？Just don't search 娘の真実。何それ？うわIt's way too much for me. Okay. That's not papakatsu, actually. That's not papakatsu. Okaeri Papa is not papakatsu. Okaeri Papa is just papakon. Papakon dake. That's not papakatsu. Enjo Kosai 知ってる？ I like dark manga, okay? I like dark manga. I like josei manga. Josei manga 好き。わ。わだけ。懐かしい懐かしいかどうして懐かしい What do you mean nostalgic? What do you mean? What do you mean nostalgic? Hello? なるがさんどうして懐かしい What do you mean? なるけさんが経験があるか経験がいるか経験がいるかあるかなるかさん Hello Makai Does he have experience? That got a bit freaky. No experience. I can't say. 言えないかなんで言えないのなんで言えないの Hori next stream ano next stream You can make it a topic for your next stream 誰かさん大丈夫ですかすごい何がおっとはい激ですほろりも元気ね心配されてる Horori mo genki. Horori mo genki ne. Oh ne. Genki yo. Genki yo. それなんでこの流れ面白すぎるだろう。じゃあ Never trust yourself after 10 p.m. But でもねOkari Papa is pretty light stuff. Dang, look at you, Apple. Also, Discord に入ってください。Discord に入ってください。もっと知りたい、皆さん。もっと知りたい。Please join the Discord. A person, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm glad you're doing better now. I'm still in the trenches, but having discussions with you in chat is helping. Love from Germany. Guten Tag. Is this what they call a favorite tag stream? Guten Tag. Discord JP にいます。Discord があるんですか？Please join the Discord. No. Hi, I'm Lisa. Guys, you I don't know what's okay to say. I don't know what's okay to say, what's not okay to say. I don't know. I don't Do it. Safe stuff. じゃあさねこの感じが私がねこの感じが好きなの。嘘じゃん。嘘だけ。Bruh. You can't just bruh me. Like, I don't know. What are you saying? I just said I like this kind of feeling. Brian Jeff. Clipped. Ain't no way. Get some help. 達明さんとなるかさんがまだいるですか？まだいるですか？じゃあ let's go back to Okari Papa. Yeah, let's go back to Okari Papa, guys. This is getting weird. Let's go back to Okari Papa. imasu yo. Hi, so. Is she still doing that? No. It's bad. Okairi papa. Oh, watashi papa? Watashi papa? Watashi papa? Oh, so. My name is Kotaro-kan. Can I unmute the stream? Horori papa? Someone recommended a manga that would make a sickly Victoria child faint. Horori wa papa ka? Alright, let's see. Kasi pag Tagalog lang, alam mo, pag Tagalog, pwede ko magsalita ng unrelated district. Pag Tagalog, pwede ka magpa-cute. Let me try to listen. Oo, go lang ate. Pag Tagalog, pwede kang magpa-cute kasi Tagalog. Doesn't sound like a language anymore. Bakit? Tagalog語で話すのがいいよ。このプレイが好きかこのプレイcute mo pero cute ka na talaga. Oh, thank you. Salamat. Commit to the bit. And yours was Horori-san. Ecchi どうしてエッチはどういうことYou're still streaming? Yeah. It's nighttime, Oshi. Please don't be weirded out. Oyasumi Adric fan, thank you very much for the spacha. I'm gonna be honest. There is a reason we don't hear this every day, and maybe you will find. Yeah. I want to make content that I can be proud of. No, Rico. This is a very rare opportunity. To. Are you drunk? No. You always ask that. Preemptively wincing. Diba ano? Kasi. Really. Are you not proud of this? Why are you asking me that? No, I'm not proud of this. Guys, kunwari, bumibili ako ng chicken. Bibili ako ng chicken from Jollibee. Hello po? Wala na pong Thai part. Pwede po ba breast na lang? Wala rin pong breast part. Ano na lang, yung wing na lang po. Ay, kung may rib, may rib na lang po. Sige, tapos padagdag na lang po ng extra gravy. Thank you. Ganun, guys. how's that この声はどう？この声はどう？アニメ声この声はどう？ So the pitch is too high. I want to eat Jollibee wings and pasta. Really? Kawaii. 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 Kawaii ka. Stop bullying the Jokominto guy. Jokominto! よりもあなた. It's an okay tone, so this is how they speak JP and anime. It's just how I speak Tagalog. Chocominto. Jubi-chan. Hi! Nani ga suki? Nani ga suki? Chocominto. Yori mo anata. Do they give you a discount if you're all cute? No. Show the Facebook image. Jokominto. My man, Jokominto. Jokominto. It's my man. It's my man. Atashi no. Atashi no tomodachi. Atashi no tomo yo. Ruby-chan. Hi! Nani ga suki? Jokominto. Yori mo anata. Jokominto. It's Jokominto. Jokominto. It's real. It's real Jokominto. Bros, sarbato ka diba? Nanda Jokominto. Jokominto da yo. Jokominto. Jokominto. Strawberry forever. Yorimana. Cookies and cream. Chocolate shoyo. Chocominto. Nakabadtrip ako.ねえねえ、チョコミントさん、恋が知ってる？恋のこと知ってる？チョコミン知ってないね。ジョコミントさん、よろしくね。はじめまして、ジョコミントさん。ジョコミント、ジョ ジョコミントさんジョコミントさんラブライブが知ってますか？知ってないか？ジョコミントさんの一番好きなフレーバーが何ですか？チョコミントか。もちろん大好きアイスクリーム。みどう。はじめまして。私の名前はジョコミントです。私の一番好きなフレーバーは、チョコミント。ジョコミントですけど、チョコミントが好き。はじめまして。はじめまして。よろしくお願いします。ちなみに何が好きなチョコミントが好きけど、チョコミント好き。チョコミント好き。でも私の名前はジョコミントです。the real ジョコミンジョークジョークじゃないよ。ジョークじゃないよ。ジョークです。ジョークです。ジョークじゃないよ。ジョークです。ジョークじゃないよ。ジョークじゃない。ジョークじゃない。ジョークです。ジョークです。ジョークです。ジョークじゃない。Jocominto will have his place. In Jo- I will get some water. Water will. Mizuを取ります。水を取ります。I'll just get some water. ただいま。ただいま。私の子猫ちゃんがいい子だったか？私の子猫ちゃん私の子猫ちゃんがいい子だったか？were my kittens good? Were my kittens good kittens? so he gag so you gag 大丈夫だからSige. ねえパパ、ホルリが眠いから。そうそうそうそうそうそうそうそう、good night good night よ good night よ good night よ、バイバイ、おつろれよ good night good night